Hey everybody. It's Rockstar Vamp, yay! I got something to talk about with you guys today on a bit of a serious note. I'm getting sick and tired of trolls, as you call it, I guess. What I mean is people who basically go around saying hateful things to you because they don't like the places you shop at. They don't like the clothes you wear, or the fact that you even eat meat. I know this is mostly aimed towards the PETA enraged veganism people that just think we are all going to hell because we eat meat, or something like that. Honestly, I love to eat meat. I wouldn't be the size I am today without it, or anything like that, but I love to eat meat. I think it is a healthy choice to eat meat. But if you want to be vegan or vegetarian, more power to you. My best friend is a vegetarian. She was a vegan for 3 years, had problems with it because prices on everything she needed to eat and so forth went up. So she had problems with being vegan. Ta-da! Here lately, here's a whole story. I have recently joined this group on Facebook called The Other PETA, People for the Eating of Tasty Animals. And I thought it was kind of funny, so I decided to join it. And I read through some of the discussion boards and so forth, and I was like, man, meat is tasty. Nom nom nom. So, I decided to post a topic about the problem being vegan. This is one good reason why a lot of us are not vegan. This is why I'm not vegan. That, and I really like the taste of animals. But, anyway. My best friend, Madame Dementia, ta-da! She was vegan for over the past 3 years, about. She was having problems with her health, and I told the story on that topic. I told her story, basically. I said she was having problems with being vegan. Her health was declining. She was losing a lot of weight, and things were just going horribly bad. And so I get this guy, a vegan guy, gets onto the meat-eating group discussion board. Why is there a vegan on a meat-eating group discussion board? Tell me that. Why? Why? Why do you even want to bother with that? Honestly, why do you want that trouble? Are you that determined to come in and preach to all of us about how horrible we are for eating and killing those animals? Oh my god, we're the devil! We're the fucking devil! No, I don't get it. I really don't. Why are you even on there in the first place? It is obviously not the place for a vegan to be, because we're all like, we're eating meat. It says so in the title. It is the meat-eating people, blah blah blah. It says right there. You don't have to join the group. Why are you in this group? Why are you here? That's all I want to know. Why are there vegans on meat-eating groups? We're not going over there and harassing the hell out of them. Why are they bothering us? I think it's funny how they're supposed to be animal welfare and so forth. They're supposed to be protecting animal welfare and fighting for the animal friends and so forth, but yet they act like a total douche, forcing their veganism down everybody's throat. And you know what? It reminds me of those uber Christians who have to force their religion down your throat. It's like, if you are not this religion, I will make you. You will go to hell. You are wrong. That really doesn't get anybody anywhere. And if you're trying to convert people over to your belief system or your way of life, you are doing it horribly wrong. You are failing. Anywoozle. I posted on this topic, this douchebag, uber vegan asshole is telling me how I'm wrong for thinking this and my friend is actually anorexic and blah blah blah, and I'm like, no. You see, I know my eating disorders. I've done a lot of studying over them, and I have watched my friends. And I have watched my friends to make sure they are not anorexic or bulimic or anything like that. I know what people look like when they are anorexic. I know the symptoms. I know it. But they are not anorexic. You see, the thing with being anorexic is, yes, they will limit themselves. Some will limit themselves to certain type of food groups and certain type of things, a certain amount of calories each day, to stay thin, or they will only eat just a little bit in front of their friends so nobody thinks anything. But the problem was, she wasn't eating just a little bit, and she wasn't restricting herself to the amount of calories each day. She was basically constantly eating, constantly munching on something, making some kind of sandwich, making a little bowl of noodles or something like that, and she was making some kind of vegan noodles and like eating soy this, tofu that, blah 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 blah. She was like always munching on something. Always. Every time we hung out. Either that or if we went shopping, she would have to hunt down something for her to eat. Why? I don't know. Why? Because she was always hungry. She was always eating. But yet, her health was declining. Reason being, she did not have all the vitamins and nutrition that her body really needed. That was missing in her diet, so her health was declining. It's kind of like when people do nothing but eat all sugar. Their health will decline. It's the same thing. If all you're going to do is eat fatty foods, you're going to be disgustingly gross, and your health will decline. But hers was in the opposite direction. Instead of getting uber fat, she was becoming uber thin, and her health was horribly declining because these foods did not have enough calorie or fats or something like that in them to fully I can't think of the word, to fully help her body. That was the only problem. She could not live on a strictly veggie diet, on a strictly plant diet. She couldn't do it. It partially has to do with where we live. We live in an area that is kind of corn-fed and depends a lot on meat byproducts, on animal byproducts. This area doesn't really have a lot of places that cater to veganism or vegetarianism. They don't. Most of it is towards the meat-eating group of people. Adjusting camera. So anyway, first of all, I want to know why vegans have to run around and harass meat eaters when we're really not doing the same thing to them. And the moment we say anything negative against them, they're all attacking us. They attack us like it's the end of the world and their whole survival depends on us going down or becoming vegan. Oh my god! It's scary. It's kind of scary, to be honest. And then, also, trolling. Another thing about trolling is, I believe everybody has a chance. Everybody deserves a chance to be heard. Everybody deserves a chance to be heard. That's fine. But nobody deserves to be just cut off and said, you know what, fuck you, I don't want to talk to you because I hate your hair. Or your makeup is ugly. Or I don't know, stuff like that. It's really dumb to just, randomly decide that people fail at life simply because they have red hair, or simply because they dress like an emo kid. I mean, even I'm decent towards emo kids and the Twilighters. I'm halfway decent towards them. If one comes up and talks to me, I will talk to them like a person, because they are a person. They are a human being. They deserve to be treated like such, unless they decide to be an asshole to me, or to excessively annoy me. Then I'm going to be like, you know what, fuck off, I don't want to talk to you. Basically, that's all I gotta say today. Kind of frustrated with people here lately, so that's it. That's my ranting for now. If you have anything to add to this, let me know. So, yeah. Bye, guys.